Hey Turtle, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing fine today. I'm just setting up the announcement for today. With your ideas, the one of game items. Yeah, I have to say I really like the last subject, which is called A Toy from Your Childhood. I think that's a nice one. Yeah, we got gemstones, golden coins, runes, candy, card game, puzzle, and a toy from childhood. I'm just gonna add that one for this week. Once again, thank you for your massive input. And then for next week, let me see here. Yeah, next week we're gonna have a different weekly. So for next week I'm gonna add something in from 3D Bubbles, which will be partly daily, partly weekly. Gonna be a nice thing. You just listed things up you like to do, I see. What is, by the way, let me just type it in the chat. You got this on the list from stuff from outside. Of course I can Google it. Oh, I see. Stuff outside. Street lamp, street sign, fire hydrant. Reason the fire hydrant is in use. Bench, grass. Yeah, that's very different, and all of a sudden to put that in there, but it's fine by me. It is not easy to come up with stuff, that is one thing for sure, but now I'm seeing that, you know, it might have been fitting for like a sea scene with ships and certain items, and of course mythical creatures, if that is a mythical creature, by the way. I'm not sure. Let me see. Let me read from wiki. We will start off in a few couple minutes. It's a fictional cosmic. Created by writer H.P. Lovecraft. Ah. Well, it is something outside, I'm gonna give you that. First shown in 1928. It's a long while ago. Yeah, it is fine by me. I appreciate every input, so that's good. Anything else? Yeah, let me see. You got Nature Week, Snowflake, Raindrop, Tree, Flowers, Stone, Cactus, Succulent. Let me see what that is. Juicy plant stuff. I see. We have one of them in the kitchen. Very nice. I like those little plants. I like these guys. These are fun to make, like a small project to do. I believe we have this second one here. And you got wooden plank, but let me change that to driftwood. Because, yeah, plank sounds so human-made. It's okay, driftwood. It's like wood that comes onto the beach, or like a piece of wood, rather than a whole tree. That would be nice. Yeah, but setting the bot, I still need to, you know, do a lot of work, and I'd rather just do it daily, so it will happen, because if something is wrong with the bot, it needs to be fixed. If I forget to set up the bot, it needs to be fixed. So I'd rather just do it myself. It's not too much of a work to just put in an announcement. And then I also know what will come up. Alright, there's not many people watching. Of course, it is nice weather. People are probably vacation, want to do some stuff outside. It is nice and chill out here. It would only be difficult with doing the votes. Do you have anything in here? You don't, so that's okay, because then you can do a vote for the last one. We have like 12 entries, normally we have like 30 plus entries. It's probably my fault for last week not being able to do the live stream on Monday, and I had to do it on Wednesday, which I couldn't do anything about that. Yeah, but it's okay. Oh well, let's just start off. We have one for Monday, so I'm just gonna right away put Berkelmere onto the winning of Monday. for the socket tools. And there we have Ray Studio. It's way chilling up there. I think being chill is better than being hot, right? Let's take a look at this socket tool. It is nice in a box as I had imagined for a socket tool. It looks very good. People are always complaining about the 10mm being lost. And I think it might be this one. I'm just guessing. 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, I'll guess. These are stars. You got like a piece you can extend it with. You got this one with the clicking noise, so you can go back if need. This one is like I know what it is, I don't know what it's called. You got this in cars too. Very good. I like this toolbox. Some nice wood in here. Looks very good. I like how the chromey stuff has some texture on it. Make it look a little bit more interesting. About the box itself, I think the bumpiness on this one is a little too much. It can be a little bit lesser. I feel like it's too detailed. And there should be a little bit of glossiness onto the black parts to make it look more plastic-ish, which looks better on this one. This material looks nice. Yeah. Anything else, it looks very good. And also with that being said, right away congratulations on winning the sockets. Not gonna complain. So there you go, back Lumiere, very good. And then we're gonna go to the wrench. Now there is a little bit of a thing happening last week. That being a wrench and a spanner is apparently the same thing. I didn't know that. Of course you need to keep in mind sometimes that there is a difference between American English and UK English. In this case we have two of these. The first one is of Zavala, which made this thing down here, which I see some interesting details going on in here. The first of all are these stripes going on down here, as in the part has been moved up and down a lot, which fits in very nice. I like the material on this part down here. The wood looks, for the most of the part, nice. It just looks a little bit stretched out down here. The only thing that I do not like, two things. You need a little bit more glossiness on this one. Especially this one, for me personally, looks very plastic. It really gives for me a plastic feeling. It needs to be a little bit more metal-ish. But this part here looks very good. This part looks good. And I like the stripes on here. This needs a little glossiness, and yeah, this needs certainly a change. Ray says chill is better, but when it hit your bones you begin shivering. This is my situation now. My little fire here didn't do much. What? Is it so cold? You having a fire out there? Wow. Apparently here it's 15 degrees Celsius, which I'm very happy with because last week it was freaking hot. And then we have one of Berkelmere again, which is very nice. Pipe O wrench. This is kinda... this part moves here on the... And with this it's the handle, so this part here moves. I find it very interesting to see what people can come up with. So let's also scale this one out. I like the lettering on here. Gives it an extra touch of detail. I like the red lamp shining onto this part, looks very good. You got some grip on here. Nice fine details. Yeah, this one looks good. Just tilting my head to see. So far so good. The background fits in well, very scratchy. I like it though. The only thing that might need a little touch here is that the pipe or wrench feels like it is floating rather than the gravity is doing the work. So it could be a little bit tilted towards that side, since this is sticking out underneath. That is all. Very good. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna straight away, because we only have like 13 entries, we're gonna straight away just vote on this. So let me know in the chat right now which one of the two you like the most. Is this the one of Savala? Or is this the one of Berkelmere? And then you guys can decide. Because I believe that is all. Yep, that is all. If I have to judge on the emojis, it is one difference. Okay. We have two Berkelmere. That is fine. I think both did a good job. We just need some work on the glossiness, reflection type of deal. But in this case, you guys have chosen, so Berkelmere number 2. Maybe I should do this for the future too. Just right away do the winning system. We have Sergey in the chat. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing fine on this Monday. Hope the weather is nice. Then we're gonna go to this is called a spray gun. The first one is of Berkelmere. Let's take a look at this. Once again, very detailed with scratches and all sorts. Yeah. On the first sight, it looks very good. There are things that I like about this. There are things that I like a little lesser. For example, the scratches here do not completely match up with, I would say, how the model works, because we have a ring on here, and I think this ring is stuck onto it. So if something would scratch, it would stop right down here, and it could not continue that way. So that's a little detail, what I'm seeing right here. Maybe the size of these scratches compared with these scratches need to be balanced out just a little bit, or maybe a few couple smaller scratches on the big one. I love the material down here, the glossiness, the colors. The model looks very nice though. I'll need to press on smooth because I can clearly see the edges here and the faces. This material once again looks very interesting. I like that. The scratch is awesome. I see Block Creations, welcome to the stream. I hope you're doing fine on this Monday. I hope the weather at your side is also nice. Yeah. In overall it looks very good. I really like the balance of the color and the light in overall. It just it needs a little work onto the scratches in order to make it feel a little more realistic. Anything else, it looks very good. I like this one. Then we have Erwin. Can go more. Need to take care of my wrist. And Erwin made a spray gun with a hot pepper underneath. Hot pepper spray gun. I like the idea of having something different underneath. I'm just trying to figure out. Okay, it's facing that way. I see that by the trigger right now. Yeah, not too bad of a model though. I'll guess here you're going to put in the air compression. Not too bad, not too bad. Nice colors. This part does feel like a silencer though. Yeah. A silencing spray gun. Well, at least you're trying, Erwin, and that is what it's about. I hope you also enjoyed making it. Yeah, I like this idea though. Alright, then we're gonna go to Zavala. Sorry I'm late, that is okay. If you're a few hours too late, that is absolutely fine. If you're 2 days too late, it's gonna be a little difficult for the voting. And I don't want to forget people because everyone is doing a great job. On the first side, it has some nice balance here with light gray background and a little bit darker on the model, which is a very good balance. It's very good visible. Has a little bit of different color in there and here, very good. It's a nice model, seems like it would fit in your hands very good. This seems to be very nice, detailed. Yeah. Trying to understand what this is. I've never used a spray gun, so I wouldn't know. This is like for the paint, I know that. And this is for the air intake. Definitely interesting model, very good. So you guys says good idea, but flat lightning. I don't know if that is for Erwin's entry or this entry. Maybe for Erwin's entry. Yeah, this looks very good. I really like how you have like an option here to tighten it or untighten it for the trigger to work. It's a very nice detail. I'm not gonna question the front, it's just I have never used a spray gun. But you know, it looks very good. Alright, so we have 1, 2, 3 spray gun entries. I want to do something new. We're just gonna look at the entries and right away we're gonna vote for the entries. Let's see how that is gonna work out. Might make it a little bit more of a change rather than first only look at entries and then afterwards vote. So let me know which one you like the most. Is that the one of Berkelmeer? Is that the one of Erwin? Or is that the one of Zavala? Okay, I see one for Berkelmeer, one for Zavala. Can we get 2 more votes, please? There you go. Thank you very much. We're having a draw between Berkelmeer and Zavala. And Berkelmeer does for Zavala, but only if you like to. Only if you like to. So in this case, the draw has been given up by Berkelmeer itself. He is not forced to vote. You don't have to. So in this case, Zavala, congratulations on winning the spray gun. Also for Berkelmeer, I don't know if you already came in when I was saying it. So for this stream, we're gonna look at the entries. We're gonna criticize it, compliment it, and then we're going to right away yeah, vote for it. Alright, now we're gonna go to the grind tool. The first one is of Berkelmeer, good old reliable brush. Is that really a thing, or is that just a reference to Bosch? I don't know. I have one of these things. I've never used it just yet. That's because I got it last week. An old one. Alright. There's a lot to look at. I really like the labels on here. Very good. It's very nice. I like the feeling of this steel material on here. Very good. Now one button will just do what it needs to do. Let me see, grind tool. Just want to make sure. Is it called the grind tool? I mean, it probably is, but yeah, I see one here. Okay, so yeah, this side down here, I was just checking out this this part here, because I've been using a grind tool for my what is it called? If you do woodworking, you have like these sharp things. I'm just gonna translate it. It is called chisels. But it's very difficult to put a chisel on here, but here it works perfect. I just want to check that out, so it's very good. Yeah, nice shininess. I like the details on the side here. Very good. That looks very nice. I'll just show you my reference here. This guy. Alright. Real smooth. It's a grinder. Yeah. To the B brand. I see. Okay. Very good. The second one is of Erwin, a part of a grind tool. Erwin is saving up money to get a grind tool. At this moment he only had money to buy those disc, whatever it's called. That's okay, Erwin. We will get a bonus next month. You can buy the other parts. They look very thin, but I'll guess, now I'm seeing it, I'll guess these are for the tool you take in your hands. Let me see here. Yeah, I found one. I'll guess it's for this guy. So those discs, because they're very thin. That's very good. There's some variety of tools in here. Let me just take this one. This one you can buy, so that's a realistic one. The materials are quite the same, so that's very good. Maybe this could be a little bit more shiny, I'll guess. Let me just take a look at multiply ones. No, not at that. These ones. Let me see here. Yeah, it has a bit of shiny material. Not always, it seems like. I think it's a good one. Just gonna call it a good. Good to go. Here we have one of these. Let's zoom this one out. Very good. I'll guess this is the one of the same brand of Berkelmeer. Got a nice handle on it. One button, turn it on and off. I like the screen. Looks very familiar, that green on the tool. Got a disc on it. It's a very simple one. It has some protection here at the side, which is very good. I like the transition between those two parts of the tool as well as this. Very good. It is simple, but it has its details. This is just an open hole. I've seen that a lot too, so yeah. Nice button with a bit of grip on it, I would say. Not too bad. Material looks nice. It even got like yeah, some detail on the disc. It's not just a simple material on it and shiny like this part. It really has detail in as well as here. And this one too. Just enough, I would say. Very good. Erwin says, I'm back from gathering firewood. Well, not much. I just had your disc down here. It looks good. It has some detail. And I was saying you're saving up money to buy the whole tool down here. It would fit in very well down here. Nice tool. Which is called Rush. Alright, we're gonna vote for the grinding tool. Let me just put this in the chat. Do you guys like this grinding tool of Berkelmeer with 2 disc? Do you like Erwin's part of the grind tool, or do you like the one of Savala? Bergemeer. All right. Okay. Yeah, I see now. It's called manual grinder when you need to put it in your hands. Thank you, Block Creation. I wanted to say that before, but I wasn't sure if that was the correct wording. Anyone else would like to put in the votes for the grinding tool? If no one has any inputs, then I'm going to put Berkelmeer for the win. Oh, and another one. I see Santa, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing fine, hope the weather is nice. Let me just take a look here, because I don't want to miss out on... So this one was... Did I save the one up? I did. Okay, very good. Okay, so in this case Berkelmeer has won the grinding tool. That will be Berkelmeer number 3. Yeah, then we're gonna go to Chainsaw. Also for Santa isn't real. We're first gonna look at it and right away vote for it. Something new that I just wanna do. Yeah, the first one is of Berkelmeer Chainsaw. I get it, you just made it. Excuse me, you just made a chain with a saw. You being creative with the words there, I like that. And I was even thinking it would have been a thing if you put the sharp sawing points onto the chain itself. Could have been a thing. The only thing that I find a shame. Alright. I need to clear my throat here, gee. I find the saw itself a little too big. It would have been nice if it was like a bit smaller. About the half or even more than the half. I have a few couple smaller ones in here. I also had to think about a fence for some reason. If you think the saw away, or that it would be a part of a bed. The end of the bed. For someone who is very wild. I do love the wooden material on here though. The chain looks very nice. It's just the saw part that could do some work. I find that personally. Yeah. Get a lot of thoughts about this. That's very good if you make people think. Rather than it's uninteresting. Then we get one of Olmas. Olmas went for a bit of a simpler model. I like the detail of these knobs on here, which should hold the whole show together. Got a few couple of chains on here, very good. I would only say that there is a few couple missing here in order to make you think that it actually goes in there. And one other detail could have done something is maybe make like a disc on here, just onto it, like a flat disc with one, you know, like a bolt type of deal that you can actually unscrew the bolt and then undo the whole chain from the engine. But anything else, yeah, I would say maybe a different kind of background, since the colors here are kind of fighting together to be shown. I think a blue background would have done better, like a baby blue, sky blue, or something like that, in order to match with the orange. And blue also fits very well with gray. That's all I'm going to say. Of course, if you have some more time though. I don't know if you had some. And maybe what you can also do, like the thing you pull in order to start it up, could do maybe a trigger thingy down here. Gun trigger. In this case, we're gonna get to Zavala with a more advanced type of chainsaw. Ooh. And if you say ooh, then it's very well done. Look at the chain, that is amazing. I like the detail of the actual thing on here, which is the part that really cuts through the wood. In this case, because it's such a good model, I'm going to take reference image to get a little better idea, because my idea here is that each part of the chain should have one, but I'm going to check it out because I'm not a chainsaw master here. I never used a chainsaw though. Chainsaw chain, maybe that could do. Maybe there's some people in here. It seems like I'm partly wrong, but partly also not wrong. I see a lot of different chains, so I'll guess it just depends on how and what. So this one has like one part missing. This one has a very different one, like, ooh, is that the case? Should these things like on the bottom of it? Bottom? Or is these like in the rails? Anyhow, it is very impressive. That is one thing for sure. Such a detail, and also with this, such a detail going in there. You got like this on here with some bolts which you can unbolt and then get the chain off from it. Super duper detailed, this one. The engine block looks very detailed, very good. Here for the gas, of course. Got a nice handle on it. Very impressive, especially the chain. Very good. They're in the rails, yeah. Okay, so it is good. Alright. Very nice. Ooh, now I want to see something. Do bolts have a side of 6 or do bolts have a side of 8? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. I like to look at small details though. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They have 6. That's correct. I always thought, to be honest, that it was 8 sides. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Well, I'm surprised. I am surprised. 4, 5, 6. Wow. Okay. Sweet chainsaw, says Frank. Yeah, Zavala made this chainsaw, and the chain is super impressive. But, when I opened it, I said wow, and when someone says wow, then you've done a very good job. So in this case, we have 3 entries for the chainsaw, and we're gonna vote for the chainsaw right away. So also for Frank, new system, we're gonna look at the entries and right away vote for the subject. So let me know which one you like the most. Alright, I think it's clear. This win goes to Savala number 2. Alright. Savala number 2. And for the first time in history, we have one subject no one has been doing, and that is a rifle gun. I would almost want to say, if there is no subject being completed, this point will go to the house, and that is me. But no thank you. That wouldn't be challenging for me. Okay, let's see. So this is apparently a rifle gun. Okay. I think I know where it is used for, to put plates together or certain building blocks. Okay. So in this case we are going to... What is order 6? Rifle gun. There is no rifle gun. Time ran out. Okay. Mostly for Windows, really? Didn't that destroy the window? Yeah, we had like when I was young, my dad made like an extra piece to the house, like a small little area where you can put the washing machines and that kind of stuff. And that little building, I know he'd been using a rifle gun for it, and it was like certain plates which had very thin aluminium, and between it had like foamy stuff, and apparently they've been using like they've been using corner plates or whatever of aluminium, like these type of deals. No, not this one. To combine it together, and they use that. I don't know, something like that. Alright, then we're gonna go to the nail gun. Excuse me. The first one is Robin, Commander Cody, time has come. Execute order 6. Okay, interesting. And I cannot zoom that in, so this is all you're going to get. Nail gun, as it says. The gun made out of nails. If you want to take this a step further, then I could give you an idea for using welding details that it really like weld together. Dark background, light object, always very good. And yeah, anything else I can say about this? Then we're gonna go to Bucklemere, a last minute entry, which is fine. Not finished, time ran out. Let's see, can we get some details? Nope, I cannot. Well, it is a little bit bigger, I'll guess. Just a tiny touch. Okay, last minute entry. It does what it needs to do. You push this against the wood and then it goes backwards and then you can shoot. It's like a safety pin, I know that. Yeah. It has some detail to breathe, I would say. It is fine by me. I don't know what much to say about this because, you know, you didn't finish it. You didn't have time, but I appreciate the entry. It's some nice orange color. Very good. It's probably the brand of pill. And then we have some random person who doesn't get a job. I will explain it to him, or if anyone can explain him, just tag his name and tell him that this is something you have to do regarding to the subjects rather than dropping random bitcoins in there. Let's take a look at the Bitcoin though. It's not too bad. I like the detail on the front. The side could use a lot more detail. And the lightning is nice, but this is not supposed to be here. In this case, we're gonna vote for the nail gun. We have 2 entries here. Let me know which one you like the most. Is that the nail gun wordplay of Robin, or is that the last minute entry of Berkelmere? Oh, Paco, are you the one who dropped in this entry here? Because then I would like to explain you very well how the competition works. Can't really see the name on here. Chadenti? Is that you, Paco? Because I would like to, first of all, welcome, and I would like to explain you what is the point, how you need to enter, what is the subject. We have weekly, we have extra, and all that kind of stuff. Meanwhile, I'm going to continue with the votes. People seem to rather like wordplay than a last minute entry. Berkelmere wins a lot anyway, so that's fine. Okay, Paco, if you want to join in with the daily, every day I drop in an announcement with a subject. This week, last week we had hardware supplies, and every day I drop in a subject. Yesterday was nail gun, the day before that rivet gun, chainsaw, etc. You get 24 hours time to make your render, and when you're done, you drop it into the entry, just like this. Then we also have weekly. This is once a week. Every Wednesday, I give you a subject. You get 1 week to make the subject, and then on Wednesday there will be a live stream. Then we have extra. Every month, I give you a subject, you make the entry, drop it into the entry of extra, which is right down here, and then once a month we have a live stream. Yeah, but no chatting in entry. No chatting. No here. Chatting here. Capiche? Okay, good. It's okay, just chat here. Chatting. It's okay. Okay, so in this case, for this 1 week, I would still like to drop in something simple. We are going to do the objectives given by Turtle. So if there is something tickling your belly, and then you need to keep in mind Turtle has made this, and I appreciate the input to the community from everyone, of course. So for this week we have game items. For next week, because it's a new month, I would like to do something different, and this is from I got two things, but the first one is from 3D Bubbles. Let me see here. So if you want to have something cool coming up which you want to join up with, keep in mind next week we're going to start something which is for the daily and the weekly, which will be the week after that. So it's gonna be interesting. And another thing will come up which kinda is the same, will come from Outmind. It's also a double competition. So we're gonna do competitions. I hope I explained the right way. I got a feeling I'm explaining it a little confusing though. But just keep in mind, next week we're going to do double competition. Anyhow, for today, gemstone, tomorrow golden coins, then runes, candy, card game, puzzle, and this one I find very interesting. Make a toy from your childhood on Sunday. I think that's a very good one. I like it when there are special things. So in this case, I'm gonna drop this in. Challenge 506. Let me see here. Maybe I can try to explain it a little different though. So next week we're going to make something for the daily, and after that the weekly is gonna do something with the daily. Normally we did like 6 days you have to make objects, and on day number 7 you have to make a total scene. But in this case the idea is to make daily objects, and then in the week after that, from those objects from the daily, you will have to make a total scene, something like that. But more about that next week. So some changes are coming up. I really like that idea though. Okay, that is gonna be it. If any one of you got some questions or some input, let me know right now. If not, then I wish you a very good blending week. And thank you for being here. Meanwhile, I'm going to add in the winners and some points not to forget. No, I am just I just want to do that to also let people know that certain things do not come from me. So if there is like a mistake going on, people need to keep in mind that, okay, first of all, it is okay. But second of all, there is a difference between American English and UK English, and I just want to know that people need to keep in mind that I haven't been giving the subject. Not that people want to blame. Let me just see here. I just need to get the stuff going. But if something is wrong, you know, most people will tell the host about it rather than the person who actually came up with it. So that's why I want to do that. A branch, which is one of the examples. A branch and a spanner. Savala, spray gun, very good. There you go. But yeah, I personally I don't mind any mistakes though. I really don't. I find English difficult sometimes, so I understand. And I don't want people to be afraid to just add in subjects and stuff. Should give extra points for that. Giving community input. Chainsaw, very good. And the last one, nail gun. Frank has the question. Alright, sure, drop it in. I do like so far that most people, actually everyone always says I have a question and then wait for my response rather than just drop it in right away. Okay, I think that will be that. Save. Points. Alright. 1, 2, 3 for Bucklemere, which makes it 26. I have 1, 2 for Savala. In here. Doesn't seem like. There you go. 1 for Robin. Okay, that will be that. Very good. Gonna be a long question, Frank. Okay, save. There we go. Very good. Ray says, carry on guys, I ran out of battery and my fire is dead. Gotta chill, go now. Thank you for being here, Erwin. See you next time, always appreciate it. I have a question, I already posted. Okay. Question I already posted. Where did you post the question? I don't see. No, I don't see any question. First thing you say, I have a question. Second thing you say, I already posted. No one can see your question. Are you in the right chat? Here in YouTube. Did you mean like comments or something, or? I don't have that page open. I don't watch myself. No, I also don't see any comments. Here in YouTube, posted here. Can you see? Nope, I don't see anything. I would like to prove it. There you go. I have a question. Then I ask, okay, go ahead. And then you say I already posted it. I don't see any question. Are you using like emojis or like Chinese language or something, or I see anything else but besides your question? So this is gonna be it. I really appreciate that you guys came by. I really do. And yeah, let's see what nice things you can come up with the upcoming week. Wednesday there will be the weekly chats. I might just join up myself too. And yep. Do I want to open that, Frank? Let me see here. No, that is not. I think I know why it's not showing up. Let me just only put that in here, because I don't want people to see what you're making. Frank is saying, how much would a woodchuck woodchuck? I think YouTube is not showing that because YouTube has like a spam system, which I haven't been touching just yet. If you use too much of the same words in one line, it will just automatically delete that. Not because you're spamming, but probably other people have been spamming too much stuff and then they implemented this system, taking it out. What is a woodchuck? Oh, that is that. It's like a beaver type of deal. A giant gerbil or whatever. So you're asking me how much wood would a woodchuck chuck? What is a chuck? You're not making it easy for me. Chuck is a movie. Okay. So how much wood would a woodchuck chuck? If a woodchuck could chuck wood. I think about 23 a day. So I hope you happy with that. Oh, you have a question. Okay. Anyhow, enough fooling around. I'll catch you guys Wednesday. Yeah, it's okay, Frank. Mind up one for Wednesday. Alright, catch you later.